Yo, what is good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Blix Action here, coming to you guys today with a brand new video. And in today's video, we will be talking about some new leaks for the DLC number 4, which is the reveal with the Wyatt pack, and also the DLC number 5, which is the bad news to you pack. So if you haven't already, man, make sure you boys go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as well. Now let's get straight into the video. So first thing first, the reveal with the Wyatt pack, which will be released on July 19, 2023, will include Blair Davenport, Bray Wyatt, Joey Gacy, Valhalla, and Z. And the bad news to you DLC pack, which is released on August 16, 2023, will include Andrew Chase, Damian Count, Eve Torres, Nathan Frazier, and Wade Barrett. Now, if you like any of these DLC superstars in any of these packs, make sure you purchase it once it comes out. And I do believe they will be set at $9.99 once they are released if you don't have the season pass. Now, let's go ahead and get into our first leaks, which are the crowd signs that will be in these DLC packs. So first thing first, as you guys can see right here, we have the Eve crowd sign, as well as the Eve Get What Eve Wants, as well as Eve You Make My Melt, as well as a True Diva Champion. Now, looking at Eve crowd signs, I do believe we will get a heel Eve, just based off the fact that these crowd signs sound too arrogant. Now, here goes a first look at Eve Booty Pop Moonsault that will be in the bad news to you DLC pack, as well as her rumor render. Now, next we have some Wade Barrett leak crowd signs as well. So as you guys can see, we have the Barrett is Still King crowd sign, as well as the Bare Knuckle Brawling Barrett, as well as Welcome to the Wasteland, as well as I Can Feel the Wind and Change. Now, looking at these crowd signs, it gives me the vibes that we may be getting King Barrett, but who knows, because based off this video right here, it looks like we will be getting Wade Barrett back from 2012, and I believe this is Wade Barrett after the Nexus and before the core, or maybe after the core, I don't know, but I do believe we may be getting that Wade Barrett, but I don't know because these crowd signs says otherwise. But not only that, here are some Wade Barrett tunts that were found in the files as well. Now, if you are wondering why the hand motion look like that, it is because these tunts are not finished yet. They are still fixing them, they are still developing them before they release this DLC pack. And also make sure you go ahead and check out this creator right here on Twitter, because he did find all of these DLC leaks, so huge shout out to him. Now, up next we have the leak crowd signs for Joe Gacy, as well as for Blair Davenport. Now, for Joe Gacy crowd sign, it says "Enlighten Us, Joe Gacy," and then next it have his signature smiley face for the crowd sign, and then it says "Give him a hug." The next crowd sign is Joe Gacy. And for the Blair Davenport crowd sign, it says "Hit her with the fatality." Then it says "That was flawless," and then we just have the Davenport, and then we have "Is my hair is like Blair." Now, with these crowd signs, there are not much to read into, but we do know that they will be in the game for the first time. But here goes some leaks tunts for Blair Davenport, as well as Joe Gacy. So as you guys can see right there, that is Blair Davenport tunts. Now right here we have Joe Gacy 2 tunt, and then next we have a Joe Gacy 5 tunt, and then after that we will have a Joe Gacy 6 tunt. As you guys can see right here, he's just throwing up a 2 sign, a peace sign, and next we have a Joe Gacy 8 sign. Now there are more tunts for Joe Gacy, but make sure you go check out this guy right here on Twitter, because he did find these leaks. Now up next we do have Bray Wyatt leak crowd sign. So as you guys can see, it say "Follow the buzzard," as well as "Say hello to Sister Abigail," as well as he have the world in his hand crowd sign, as well as the crowd sign that looks like it was from back in the Royal Rumble when he went up against LA Knight. Now, based off that last crowd sign, it do lead me to believe that we will be getting this Bray Wyatt when he went up against LA Knight at the Royal Rumble. And to back that up as well, here goes a leak render for Bray Wyatt, and it looks like this render is from when he went up against LA Knight at the Royal Rumble. So expect this Bray Wyatt once this DLC is released. Now, last but not least, for the crowd signs, we have Chase U crowd signs, as well as Nathan Frazier, as well as Ziz, and finally Valhalla crowd signs. So as you guys can see, you can just look at these crowd signs and tell me what do you think about them, because there's not too much to say about these crowd signs due to the fact that most of these superstars are now having their first time in the WWE 2K games. But last but not least, I do want to talk about this Stardust My Faction being locked. So last month I made a video about this Stardust My Faction being in the game, and then recently, once we got this patch 1.12, it seems that they did take this slot away from us. But now, looking at what's the status over there on Twitter, it looks like he found a way to get Stardust back into the game. So I will keep you guys posted once we get some more news on this Stardust. But anyways, y'all, it's been your boy Blix Action, keeping you guys posted with a lot of WWE 2K23 content, as well as AEW Fight Forever. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as well if you like the video. It's been your boy Blix Action, and I'm signing off, y'all. Peace.